Hello. So here I am, 9 hours after my transplant. I actually got done around 6 or 6:30, 6 o'clock. So it only took me 5.5 hours. Math is my strong point. 5.5 hours. I was in and out. I heard everyone else was saying it was gonna be 8 or 8.5 hours, but yeah, I got done at a good time. Went and got my pain meds, and now here I am, looking very thug with my hat. The rest of my head is covered in a dressing, so I'm supposed to really protect it from the cold that is the winter of South Dakota. I could probably take it off. There we go. There it is. Oh, that looks weird. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, it might be coming through there. So here I am. It was a good experience overall. I had a great time. I was laughing with everyone in there. I never felt pressured to do anything. It was very good. Dr. Robert Reese from Minneapolis. He came down with, he comes down to Christophel's, which is where I originally got my consultation from. He comes down, I think once every month or once every 2 months to Sioux Falls and does hair transplants. So I got to meet with I got to meet with staff at Christophel's, and from there they decided, you know what, if you want to do a hair transplant, we have Dr. Reese come down from Minneapolis every so often, and he's the one who will be doing it. So both Christophel's and company, they have been great. They have been emailing me as quickly as they can. They are good. They know my name right when I walk in there. I highly recommend them if you're in the Sioux Falls or in the South Dakota area around Sioux Falls. They have been just one of the best people to work with, and so that's been awesome. And so I got to meet Dr. Reese today with Dr. Robert Reese. Look him up. I got to meet him today with all of his staff, and they have been a delight. It went by so quickly. I watched the Winter Olympics for maybe a good 3 hours today while they did all their things. So he told me how do you want my hairline? He kind of just penciled what he thought would be good. I go, that looks great. And I said, maybe do this a little bit different. And he went with it. He wanted to listen to my input and everything that I wanted to say. So it was a great day. I was super nervous. I was actually shaking on my way there. I did this right when I got there. I took my hands off the steering wheel and they were shaking. I was very nervous. I didn't know what to expect. But I got in there, did some paperwork. I got a Coke. I love Coke, the soda. Coke soda. And from there, he said the most painful things or the most discomforting things are going to be numbing the back of my head and numbing the top of my head. And it really honestly wasn't that bad. Maybe the first time he went to the back of the head, it kind of felt like when I got my tattoo. It's kind of the equivalent of that. And it was only maybe like 6 or 7 times going from one side to the other, and then it was numb. It was done. I didn't feel anything else. It was great, except maybe pressure from when they had to do certain things. But that was only because I felt it, because I could feel my body go down. So it was a good day. I go in tomorrow and I get this removed, and I am very sorry. I'm just really popular today. I get this removed tomorrow so I can actually look at it. I looked at it a little bit tonight and I kind of was freaked out because there's a lot. Like you see in the pictures, if you Google hair transplants, you'll see a lot of red, like blood spots on the head. That's kind of what mine looked like, but since I had quite a bit of hair up there already, it was just thinning on the side, like right on the sides here. It covered it up, but I still was able to see it. And he also said, which he suggests you do if you're going to go in, to grow your hair out really long in the back, because when they put the stitches in, they will use the hair that you have there and just put it over the stitches. And they were telling me, we can't even tell you have those sutures in the back of your head. And there's quite a few back there, I guess. So they didn't even notice it. And my hair's a little darker in the winter, so we're all worked out. So tomorrow I am going to go in and get my first little meeting with someone. They're going to tell me how to wash my hair. They're going to tell me what to do for the next 2 weeks in order for me to have the best results for this procedure. And then after about 2 or 3 weeks, it's just going to be like normal hair. My stitches will be gone. It'll be a scar there, but you won't be able to see it. It'll just be a normal head of hair. I'll still have all the hair that I had here before, but slowly, as I was told today, at around 2.5 months, I'll have little baby hairs coming in. The hairs he took from the back of my head, brought it to the front, and just put them all up here. those will start growing little baby fine hairs, and he says after maybe like 8 or 9, 10 months, they're gonna start looking like all the other rest of your hair on the head, and that's when you're gonna start seeing results and noticing that it actually worked. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a slow couple months right now, but I was pretty confident with the hair I had already, and that's what it's gonna be after a few weeks once all the scabs are gone and all that kind of stuff. So it's exciting. I can't believe I did it, and I feel like it's gonna be worth the money. All the other testimonies I read said they wouldn't ever do anything different. They would definitely do it again if they could. And some people do go back. They go back for a second one in like 5 or 10 years to make it more full and more hair up there. So I'll be going on Propecia probably in a month to keep my hair so I don't lose anymore. I told him I had been using Rogaine so that I can stop from the hair that I am losing, it could stop it from doing that. But I will be going on Propecia here soon. And right now they just gave me some pain pills, so I'm feeling a little weird, but that's normal, I guess you could say. I think that's all I have. It was a good time. It was a really good time. It was weird. I asked a lot of questions, asked Dr. Reese a lot of questions while he was there, and he answered them all, and all of his staff answered all my questions. He came in, took this part of my back of my hair off, stitched it up. They went into another room, took all the follicles off of that piece of skin, and around, I guess you could say, they said average is around like 1900-ish is how much you can get if you have some good hair back there, but somehow I got 2,146 different hair follicles. So that was kind of neat, and I kind of jokingly asked them, what's the most you've ever gotten? They said 2,900, and they said the person's head was really big, and it was kind of funny. So, yeah, that's exciting. I'm really excited, and they also told me that just because you have one hair follicle doesn't mean it's just one hair. You could have 2 hairs off of that one follicle or up to 3. So I could have anywhere up to 4,200 pieces of new hair in the next couple months to come. I'm excited. It's going to be great. I will be updating you day by day for the first maybe week and a half, and I will make these all separate videos so you don't have to sit through 20 minutes of me listening and talking. But if you have any questions about my experience or what I went through today, just send me a message or comment below and I can get right back at that for you. Again, if you're in the Sioux Falls area, Christophel's and Company has been so good so far, and I can't wait to work with them in the future if I need to. And then also Dr. Robert Reese and his staff from the Minneapolis area. They have been absolutely phenomenal to work with, and I had a good time. There's no reason to be nervous. You might have some anxiety, but don't worry about it. It was a really pain-free good time. Maybe not good time. We'll see what these next couple days bring. So I think that's all I have to tell you for right now. I will be doing this once a day for the next week, and to show you tomorrow, I will be able to show you in the next video. I'll probably label it day 1, day 2, day 3, and then after day 7 I might go by month. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll show you a little bit of what's under here, and we can kind of look at it together because I really don't know what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a good time. I'm really tired. I'm really hungry too. And I'm craving milk. That's probably not a side effect of this. Okay, well, I've made this long enough. I hope you have a good night or day or whatever it is that when you're watching this. And please, if you have any comments or questions, let me know if you're a person who's thinking about doing this, and I can tell you my experience. I'm no expert, but I can at least tell you what I went through. And hopefully, when you see this video, it will be a couple months down the line, so you'll know that I have had progress since then. So yeah, here we go. Off to my new adventure.